Yo, what's up guys? Friendly Neighborhood on Punk here, bringing you a video on how you survive the Trials of the Moonraven, unlock the broken Flail, and how you upgrade it. I don't know how to say the upgraded name off the top of my head, so we're just going to let you see it at the end there, and if you want to try and read it, you can go ahead. My favorite of the wonder weapons in this map, because you can teleport.
What was the end of that?
So first thing you're going to want to do is grab the gear, which is right there off the side of the spawn. It's almost always going to be there for one of the gears. Right there is going to be a location for the book. It's right in the passageway. This has a book and a possible gear spawn. They don't always spawn there. None could spawn or both could spawn. You might get lucky, you might not. This is right off the left of spawn though. As you're going down the hall, there's your first door on the left. You can't miss it. It's a big stone door you open up. After that, you make your way into the overlook here, and there's a couple more spawn locations for another book. Almost always when you find a book here in your game, this one is the most reoccurring book. I don't think I've ever had a game without it there, so I think that one's always going to be there from my experience over the last day playing this map almost consistently. We also have a gear spawn right there on the side. Be very careful by this ledge because you can fall off and you will completely die. So make sure you guys are extra careful around ledges that look like you could fall off in this map because you probably will. Next, make your way into the Philantry, I think is how you say that. Philantry. Right there was a gear spawn location. Didn't get it in this game. And then you make your way out here to this blood pool area. The blood altar is what it's called. And you make your way right down here. You're going to be able to find a book spawn. Will be right where my buddy was right there. And then another gear spawn is right here. Once you've collected your 3 gears and your 2 books, that's all you're going to need for each of your games. You're going to want to make your way back to this area where the planetary orbital majigger is, and you're going to open this door that you just saw, and it's going to open to the gearworks, which you're going to be able to put your 3 gears on, and then you're going to want to go up and put your books down. This is going to be a pretty easy weapon to make overall. One step's a little confusing, and we'll go ahead and go real in depth on that for you guys. But at this little spot, you already have 1 book down automatically at the start of the game. You're just going to put the other 2 collected to reveal the cipher room. This sometimes has a 3rd spawn for the motor, or the gear rather, and it'll be right in on the right hand side. If you don't see it there, it's going to be in one of the other spawns I showed you here on screen. Next, you're going to need to kill about 25 zombies, I believe is the amount, 20 to 25. Don't count exactly because I might be a little off on that. And you're going to power up the planetary orbitory, I think is how you say it. I'm having a hard time saying a lot of these terms in this. Powered the orrery. I'm never going to get that right probably. Alright guys, so this step is a little bit of a tricky one. So when you get to here, you're going to see that there are these orbs around here. What you're going to need to do is stop them in a certain position. If you're looking at this, I would say an easy way, or the easiest way I can explain this, is you're looking top down at the orbs. This middle part is the ball, but you're looking from the top angle pointing down. So this yellow one, or for example the purple one I mean, you're just going to want to stop it at one of the 4 corners until you figure out which one is the correct one. You'll know it's the correct one when you go ahead and hear this activation noise. We're going to fiddle with this here and show you that it's pretty easy. I'm going to try and see at this 4 corners. I based the 4 corners off this as well. So that was perfect. You got that loud activation clanking noise. So you now know that's where the purple's going to go. So you're then going to want to align the rest. So you can see the purple is there. Green is going to be directly opposite of it. So the green, you're just going to come up here. And luckily the green's going to be literally going to stop right above where the green is. All you have to do is hold square right before it does it, and you'll be able to stop it. There is that. Now we're going to go back and look at this real quick because it's a little bit confusing again. So the yellow is not going to be on the right side, it's going to end up being on the left side. So it looks like the yellow is going to stop right about midway here as well, hopefully making this very easy. As you can see, I messed up a little bit on that one, and that's no fret. If you guys do mess it up, all you gotta do is stop all 4 and it will reset, and then you can just go ahead and enter them one by one again. Gets a little bit tedious, so make sure you guys are a little extra careful as you're watching it. Most of the map is top down and flipped right from left, so keep that in mind as you're doing it. Once you get it complete, you're going to hear all of them lock in place with that double click loud noise, and you're going to unlock your broken flail. It's a really awesome weapon. There is a little secret area you're going to need to go up to next, which is right behind it, so you can start the upgrade process. Just got to check with L1 and then press R1 to travel to that location of wherever you throw your spike ball. You have unlimited ammo with that, and it takes about 15 seconds to refill. There are these different locations up here, the 3 different moon raven symbols on the floor. All you're gonna have to do is go from left of the L, which is in front of me, to the middle, to the right, and kill 3 zombies at each one. You can only do 1 at a time though, so make sure you save about 9 or 10 zombies at the end of a round, so that way you can do this all real quick and get it done early. As you complete and get all 3 zombies in there, you're gonna get a little symbol as you saw. Next, what you're gonna need to do is you're just gonna need to look around with that wonder weapon in your hand. You pull it out with your right D stick, and then you go ahead and you hold L1. As you're holding L1 or L2, I can't recall exactly which one it is, you'll see when you get in, you're just gonna need to trace the little stars that you see around the map. You're gonna need to do that a total of 3 times with the 3 different charges of the Moonraven symbols up in that secret area. Once you're done with that, you're then gonna just throw your orb into the middle of the planetary little rotation there that will now be glowing orange, as you just saw, and you're going to teleport into the Pack-a-Punch room, but it's not going to have the Pack-a-Punch machine. Instead, you're going to have an upgraded version of your Moonraven Flail, and man, does this thing really rock. It gives you an awesome range for teleportation and a lot of great things. When you are in here, you're going to want to first kill the couple of zombies that spawn. 3 to 4 zombies will spawn every time you do this, and there's 2 waves. You're going to want to throw your L1 in front of you, and you're going to chuck it and then teleport. I messed up and teleported too late. Teleport to where you feel like you're going to land in the fire, and that's going to get you safely through it. It's a very weird mechanic, but you have to teleport earlier than you expect. You then have a few more zombies to do. It's always going to come from the same direction, wherever those lights were that you just saw at the beginning, and you're going to teleport again, make it past the wave of fire, and you'll be all good to go. You will have your upgraded Moonraven, you'll have completed the trials of the, and you'll also get your trophy as long as you completed the final little fight there yourself. This has been your friendly neighborhood Punk. Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to drop a like, and we'll see you soon. Peace.